The internet is absolutely fuming right now from a Twitch stream that went on from a creator named Hasan Piker for allegedly abusing his dog live while on his stream. Now, of course, I thought who better to look at this situation, clear the air, and explain to you guys exactly what's going on. I'm a professional dog trainer. I work with behavioral cases, and I've been doing this now for over a decade. So I figured, let's see if Hasan Piker did the right thing, and maybe he should be held accountable, or maybe the internet is wrong about this. Let's go into this. I'm going to react to this right now. My team sent me this. I know nothing about this guy. I know nothing about his dog. All I know a lot about is dog training, dog behavior. Let's get into it. His dog's behind him on a cot. She's like a chow mix. He can see her getting off here. He's annoyed.
Oh, but you stop.
Okay. Corrected her. She yelped. She went right back into a down. He's upset, obviously. He's being a baby. She's being a baby, I think, he or she. So
you're making her stressed.
Stress. Stress is sure.
So incredibly spoiled from my, and she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Okay, I agree with everything he's saying. We're gonna get into all of this. This is very interesting, especially for people who don't know anything about dogs, who don't know anything about dog training, and if this guy's on the line of losing his career or being banned from Twitch, this is very, very serious. So from a dog training standpoint, and I'll give you guys context as well. I used to be an animal control officer, and so I used to literally go to court for the state of New York to determine whether or not dogs have been abused, they've been neglected, they've been abandoned. So I am a very good person to look at this and actually identify what is actual abuse and what is not. And of course, my experience with dogs, I'll go into what's happening. And so dog gets off the cot. Obviously, he's frustrated because the dog gets off the cot. Now, from what he said at the end of the video, that the dog gets off the cot, goes out and chews on stuff. Again, we have to look at this, right? Okay. Yes, the yelp, nobody wants to hear. Inappropriate time correction at that level, right? The correction timing, I should say, actually was perfect. The dog got off, he corrected the dog. The dog said, okay, fine, let's watch it again. Reaches the e-collar, correction, dog said, holy crap. Guys, this dog has already forgot about this. And again, from an animal control perspective, again, we never want to see dogs yelp. But guys, I've put dogs on collars and leashes, and I've been talking to somebody like this, and the dog runs at the end of the leash, and they hit the end of the leash, they go, ah! And they do the same thing. So, and as a dog trainer, we make mistakes. We're professionals. We're trained with the tools that this gentleman is using, and things happen, right? So abuse is showing up to trailer parks, showing up to houses, showing up to mansions, and seeing dogs fight each other to the death because the owners are afraid to be assertive. Dogs who are putting holes in kids, dogs who are hurting kids because the owners are not holding the dog accountable. That's abuse. Not feeding your dog for weeks at a time, that's abuse. Leaving your dog outside to die is abuse. Neglecting your dog, throwing your dog outside of a car, a moving car, I've seen all these things. I've written reports for all these things. Yes, that would be abuse. So let's look at some of the comments people are saying, responses from the world that I can react to. So the Observer, Uncle Mikey LA, he's lying, those collars have vibrate. So his response, just so you guys know, I'm going to read it to you because it's important. You know, I'm not an investigator, but so he's showing off his collar, and the collar, he's saying, I'm just going to watch it.
This is the one. This is the one that they saw.
Okay, let me see. Let me actually, I can tell you exactly if this collar has just a vibrate or not, because I've used several e-collars. They are, again, they're great for dogs who are deaf. They're great for people who want to enjoy their dog completely off leash, but need to get them back when they call them back. They're great for dogs who have a bite history and they want to keep their dog alive instead of euthanizing him because maybe they don't like other dogs and there's nothing else that can really reach them where they're at.
That people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
Let me see it, buddy.
It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also uses.
Let me see
It
it.
also has a flashlight component to it.
Let me see it. So this is what I believe is an e-collar technologies e-collar. A good brand of remote collar, when we talk about, you know, again, the spectrum, that has 100 levels. He just used the wrong level. I am not convinced that this only has a vibrate, because he won't show.
This is the one. This is the...
So right now, he does show the collar without the contact points inside of it. So I'll pop up a remote collar with contact points here. Sometimes I have them laying around here as we demonstrate people what they are and what they're meant to be used for.
This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
Okay, so there's no contact points on this collar, and he could be correct, because the e-collar technologies remote collar, they do make a vibrate only, for sure, they do. And it doesn't look like there's contact points on this collar, which in that case, he would be correct. You can also take the contact points out of a collar, but it doesn't look like there's any holes in this collar to even screw in. Very familiar with the brand, very familiar with the collar.
There's the AirTag.
AirTag, it's an e-collar technology.
It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound, okay?
It's a tone. We call it a tone. He's probably freaking out. And I feel bad, man. This is the...
Where Kaya doesn't...
Okay, now I need to react to this. So now he's getting the dog back out, and he's working on his place command.
Place.
The dog goes to his place.
There are days where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where she wears a different collar, okay? This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does, okay? Here, this is the...
So he's holding the remote collar receiver without contact points. And what he's... if
flashlight?
Let me just see if he turns it.
Okay. And this is when it vibrates.
If the collar he's showing right here is the collar that was on her, which I'm assuming he doesn't have multiple, he's not a dog trainer, he doesn't have these collars laying around. He's correct, actually, that he just used the vibrate function and the dog was corrected. Judging by what and again, I'm objective. I have no skin in this game. I don't know him. I don't know his dog. I don't know anything about this situation. I'm just telling the people what's going on. That collar only vibrates. He is correct. Flashlight. And listen, it could very, very well be that the dog is extremely sensitive. He used the vibrate and the dog said, that could have happened. Is that abuse? Absolutely not, right? That is a dog who is very sensitive, and I can guarantee you it's probably the dog again. You're sitting there and you're picking up the dog's poop, they run away, they hit the end of the leash and they scream. I've seen dogs like that. Shiba Inus are like that. Siberian Huskies are like that. This is, I don't know, like a Chow mix, Akita mix. It's hard to say, but obviously this dog has spent money. He has spent time. Typically dog trainers don't just give this equipment out. And a lot of people are discouraged from other dog trainers to just go online and buy it and do it yourself unless you take like I have courses on them and all sorts of different stuff. It takes a lot of effort into this. And I don't think he has a training set up in his office, which obviously he streams to lots of people. So obviously he loves this dog. He's put training into his dog. So furthermore, guys, I don't think that this streamer deserves to be kicked off a Switch. I want to read some of the other comments that are going on that actually are happening within all of this happening. So let's just see what other people are saying in the comment section so I can kind of get, the feedback and again, respond to what people are saying. He's got a shock collar on the canine turned up to the max. When you use one, especially a young canine, as a trainer will tell you, you're not supposed to do that because it inflicts pain and fear, which crosses the line in animal cruelty. So again, like looking at other comments, Hasan showed the collar he uses on his dog Kaya, claiming it's a vibrate only collar. He denied using a shock collar and suspects that I don't think that the dog got caught. I think the dog's really sensitive. Some of y'all have never met Healthy Love Large Dog before. She is so happy to be in the same room as him. She will not wait till he's done working because she knows playtime, blah, blah, blah. Again, like you have to consider the realities here. Like if this guy said to a trainer, hey, I need to work for an hour. I need to stream for an hour. I want to be with my dog. I want the dog to be the place. He didn't do anything wrong. I think the dog was just sensitive. So these are my thoughts on this. But before you guys go, I want to show you, I'm going to grab a remote collar and I want to show you what the remote collar is and what could have happened. So play by play, what happened with this dog with a very similar collar so you guys know exactly what's going on. All right, so this is a remote collar as well. Very similar to the one that he used. This does have stimulation and it has vibration and tone, right? So this is the tone. This is what he did from his video from the collar he used, is it was on the dog and then he used the vibration, which is exactly that. It's literally the vibration. You guys can probably even hear it. It is aversive. Dogs don't like it, that's the point. But I want you guys to understand, the dog starts to get off the bed, the dog goes, gets back on the bed, lays down. Sorry about that, Dad. And if the dog is sensitive enough to vocalize and yelp because of the vibrate, that's really not on him. I mean, it sucks that it happened to the dog. I never want to hear a dog do that. And I just am trying to be fair here because the vibrate is literally your cell phone, guys. Now the stimulation, just to give you guys context, like on this collar, this is the Dogtra e-collar. Like right now I can feel it at a 13. Like I can feel it. We train typically on a 3. We train a dog to come back. We literally train a dog just to answer the phone. So I just wanted to show you tone, vibrate, stimulation, all different things. If he were to use another, he used a vibrate only collar. And to be fair, like, I don't know, maybe he should just do it again just to show. I don't know. That's my 2 cents, guys. Hope that you liked it and hopefully it was a good insight for you.